Got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, BA, it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Maxey out there with Shepard. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Gordon in at the power forward position. Here's Shepard. Outside Ingram. Fires it. Rebound by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leading, no doubt whatsoever.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Now here's Halliburton. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Now that move was sinister.
And Washington with possession. 4-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Whitmore. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back over to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
That one misses. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And the second free throw is good.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Washington, Tyrese Maxey, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Good on both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shepard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Maxey. Now Ingram. Whitmore defending. Back to Maxey. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Halliburton against Maxey. Embiid, high post. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Ingram on the wing. Whitmore defending. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Halliburton. Embiid, a screen on Maxey. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Ingram finds Maxey. Ingram with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Gordon, defended by Wagner. And the shot goes down. Gordon's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That one goes in. Halliburton's got 6. Washington trailing. Outside Maxey. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a 3, that's a good look for this squad.
Wagner outside. Pass to Embiid. Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Halliburton, no good. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Ingram with the ball. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Here's Whitmore. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside for Ingram. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at some numbers for Brandon Ingram. Wagner outside. Back to Halliburton. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Outside Maxey. He shoots it. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And it's 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Halliburton against Maxey. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Wagner. Shoots. The rebound by the Wizards.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Gordon can't hit. Bulls trail by 5. Sharp passes to Wagner. Sharp, a screen on Gordon. Wagner with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Outside Whitmore, over Ingram. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Shepherd, the 3. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Shepherd. And it's an 8-point Wizard lead.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Pass to Embiid. To stop the run. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
For Chicago, Diamante's checked in for Embiid. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Whitmore. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Wagner, defended by Gordon. 4 on the clock. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Bogdanovich from long range. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Make some noise for your incredible. This is what we're going to call your incredible.
He's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a change for the Wizards. Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. Pass to Diabate. And here is Kuzma. Here's Johnson to end the drought. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Outside Edwards.
Chicago foul. Diabate. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Maxey against Johnson. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 8. The shot by Johnson, no good. Washington has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Doris, you look at how Bogdanovic plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, BA, and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game. No doubt a versatile guy.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Now here's Hardaway. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Bogdanovic. Chicago with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Sharp. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Johnson for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hardaway, the pass to Bogdanovic. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Bulls trail by 9. Takes the 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Here's Bogdanovic. Knocks down the step back J. Bogdanovic has got 8.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Kuzma for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Johnson against Maxey. The baseline J, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Bulls trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp passes to Johnson, and there's a 3-second violation. The Wizards making a switch here. Branham's checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 4, Malachi Ramos.
And Washington shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. They set the screen. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Wizards lead by 10.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Cam Whitmore out there with Halliburton. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Wagner, the pass to Embiid. Oh, a big-time jam! Slams it right over Gordon.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Here's Ingram. It's deflected. Kuzma, the pass to Wagner. Outside Whitmore. The open shot, Halliburton, and again, it's Chicago.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Gordon with a screen on Kuzma, down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Screen by Embiid. Wagner for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 5.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Ingram against Kuzma. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
To the wing on the left. Embiid inside. Robinson defending. Embiid's shot is good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Wizards leading by 5. Gordon outside. Pass to Branham. Back to Gordon. Here's the 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Halliburton, the pass to Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post. Wagner's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 11. And again, it's Washington converting.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Robinson, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Maxi's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Wagner. Embiid, a screen on Gordon. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
No good on that one. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And he's good on the second. Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Misses from close range. Washington leading by 7. Outside Ingram. Maxey with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Ingram. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Gordon with it. Jackson in his pocket. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Ingram. Gordon outside. The 3 is up. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And here's Embiid. Robinson defending. Robinson against Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Maxey passes to Ingram. Maxey with a screen on Jackson. Fires at the elbow, and that one's good. Ingram's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that 3rd.
Wizards leading by 8. Here's Maxey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
And so here is Chicago. Pass to Wagner. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best 3-point shooting team. 4th, the Wizards.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Franz Wagner taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Franz Wagner's so fundamentally sound. This guy's so clever, plays with a ton of energy.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
They set the pick, and here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton finds Jackson. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Fran's such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Halliburton. Embiid, a screen on Maxey. To the paint. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Ingram, the pass to Maxey. There's a screen to the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Wizards lead by 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Whitmore. Halliburton on the wing. Chicago passing it around. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Washington. Here's Maxey. No good. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Embiid passes to Wagner. Shoots over Shepard. And it's Wagner missing. Washington leading by 6. Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Over Halliburton. And it's Maxey missing. Pass to Halliburton. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Shepard. Still no points. Great positioning on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
The Bulls shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Embiid, a screen on Maxey. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Halliburton. And that's 13 points for Joel Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Halliburton. And it's Maxey missing.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Pass to Wagner. From the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. Another miss by Maxey.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Ingram on the wing. Five on the clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. Again, Maxey missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And for Washington, they're shooting 48% from the field in this quarter. Ingram on the wing. Back to Maxey. This one for 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
For 3.
Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Halliburton. Embiid, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton for 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Well, the Wizards shooting efficiently, 50% so far. There's a screen. Here's Ingram. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Halliburton outside. Outside Whitmore. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Wizards leading by 6. Inside. Here's Gordon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich has checked in for Washington. Hardaway comes in for Shepherd. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Bulls trail by 7. Now Kuzma. He's got 5. Here's Salon. And again, no good by Chicago. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gordon. Makes good on the step-upper. 15 points for Aaron Gordon.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Kuzma with the defensive effort. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Wizards out in front, up by 9, and we'll return shortly.
Washington, 61.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Wizards, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Washington Wizards.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Maxey, then it's Shepherd, and it's Ingram in at the 3. It's Sharp on the wing. No made baskets yet. Halliburton surveys the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey finds Ingram. That one's good for 2. Ingram's got 20.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Sharp, a screen on Gordon. Wagner against Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Robinson passes to Ingram. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Maxey. Again, Wagner missing.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Outside Maxey. Now here's Ingram. To the middle. Here's Robinson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Ingram, the pass to Maxey. Pulls up on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. Whitmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wagner outside. The 3. The rebound by Shepard.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Screen by Gordon. Ingram up top. Whitmore defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Embiid. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Edwards, he's checked in for Gordon. That one's no good. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And the basket by Edwards.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Embiid. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, number 45. Jackson.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Wizards on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton misses. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Shepard. No points so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Maxey against Halliburton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The 4th spot held by the Wizards.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Branham's checked in for Washington. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Outside Ingram. And there's a pick. And there's the rejection.
Oh, an active defender at 6'7". Whitmore is capable of coming up with these blocks.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Man, good whistle there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he knocks down the first one. And Washington making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Branham. Right at the free throw line. Drained it for 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 12.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Halliburton on the wing. Maxey covering. Good. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Chicago making some changes. Diabate comes in for Jackson, and Kuzma subbed in for Whitmore. Wizards leading by 10. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Brian, back over to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Sharp. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
Here's Branham. They set the pick. Shoots it from the high post. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Wagner. 15 points in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Wagner outside. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Maxey.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Nifty move. Sharp, no good. Wizards leading by 10. Edwards with it. Pass to Maxey. Pulls it from the top of the key. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Wagner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
First one falls for him.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Johnson, he's checked in for Halliburton. Hardaway's checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Bogdanovich. Edwards a screen on Sharp. Here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's the pick. Over Edwards. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Branham, covered by Johnson. Here's Hardaway, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Wizards lead by 8.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Here's Diabate. Washington with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Wagner looking it over. And it's in there. Wagner's got 21.
When you are in the painted area, you've got to be calm under pressure. Mr. Wagner, yes, sir.
Hardaway finds Edwards. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Edwards has got 6. Bulls trail by 10. Now here's Sharp. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Wagner for 3. Rebounded by Branham. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Edwards gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Kuzma, left side. Outside Sharp. Chicago passing it around.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Wagner.
2 minutes.
Over Edwards. Again, Wagner missing. Wizards leading by 12. Here's Branham to the paint. Here's Edwards. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're really working the paint now.
1:35 left in the third. Kuzma outside. Wagner outside. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Wagner's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
Salon, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. The Bulls trail by 11. Outside Johnson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Count that bucket. Johnson's got 7 points. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Branham, covered by Johnson. Branham passes to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Sharp. There's the screen by Johnson. Sharp against Hardaway. Here's Diabate. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Branham. Over Kuzma. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Kyle Kuzma out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Salon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Sharp. Looking to get back on track. The putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Outside Ingram. Down low. Here's Gordon. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Chicago. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Maxey, he's checked in for Hardaway.
One shot.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Gordon on the wing. Pass to Maxey. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
It's stolen by Maxey.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. The Bulls making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Sharp. It's stolen. And here's Shepard for three. And again, Washington, no good. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
At the line for 2,
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Now Maxey. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Robinson finds Ingram. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram, setting the defender up to fail.
shooting for Washington, Brandon Ingram. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Ingram. Both free throws good from Ingram. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Check in with Allie the Force.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Allie, thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Sharp from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Pass to Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. Washington leading by 13. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Halliburton. Back to Maxey. Outside Ingram. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Embiid. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Salon. Good work defensively by Gordon. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Screen by Gordon. Pass to Ingram from outside the arc. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 15.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Embiid inside, working on Robinson. Embiid misses. Washington leading by 15. And here is Maxey. Pass to Shepard. And here's Gordon. Fires for 3. On target from range. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over to the left wing. Robinson against Embiid. Shot to stop the run. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Wagner's checked in for Salon.
At the line for the Bulls, Joel Embiid. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Maxey against Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wagner with it. Embiid, a screen on Gordon. Wagner for 3. Here's Whitmore. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. The kick out to Maxey. Fires the 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
3.
Ingram's got assist number 7 tonight. Bulls trail by 18. Outside Whitmore. Wagner on the wing. Back to Whitmore. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Shepard. Fires from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Wagner outside. Up and over Gordon. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Maxey. Over Sharp. And again, it's Washington.
Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up. Knocked loose. Here's Shepard. Gordon outside. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Gordon. Outside Ingram. Screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Halliburton outside. Embiid a screen on Maxey. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Shepard, that's good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Halliburton, the pass to Sharp, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Pass to Shepard. Wagner against Gordon. Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 20.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Embiid a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Halliburton. Wagner outside. Chicago passing it around. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ingram. Pass to Shepard. There's the 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Launches it. Halliburton, good.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Now here's Maxey. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Halliburton, the pass to Wagner. Now Halliburton. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Brandon Ingram.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Diabate's checked in for Embiid. Salon comes in for Wagner. Jackson, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Halliburton. He hits the second from the line. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction. It's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Branham. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Salon. Chalk up 2 there.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Ingram against Jackson. Outside Ingram. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the...
Your psychic among them possess you with one.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike your nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes, I see destruction and demise, corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm stuck.